Just a few miles off the shores of Lake Michigan, we're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Center fielder number 11, A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Braun racing back, and Braun will need to play this off the wall. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. So digging in now, Chris Owings looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Just a tick behind for a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Paul Goldschmidt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And Braun will make the catch, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Jonathan Villar.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Batting second
at the plate, number 7. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1. Here's Ryan Braun now. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a...
And that's going to be a base hit, and the Brew Crew has struck first here. It's now 1-0. Stepping up now, Travis Shaw. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Owings onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Domingo Santana. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Tomas is in pursuit, and that's the 3rd out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway.
J.D. Martinez.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else. Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Dribbled up the line. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd. So striding forward now is Manny Tomas. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive.
Steve Pearce.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Santana. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now, Stephen Vogt. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
Catcher, Stephen Vogt.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And the pitch. 1-1. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Lamb is there for it, and that's the 1st out of the inning. Standing in, Hernan Perez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tomas has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. At the plate, number 33. He'll take his first hacks here.
33.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Walker gets the sign. 1-1 on its way. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3. And coming to the plate now, Chris Herman. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Chris Herman.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will make it up to 2nd as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. So striding in, Taijuan Walker. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And no one can get there as it falls. The throw to the plate, and he's safe. Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Pollock. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. Shaw is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Ready for another chance, Chris Owings. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Santana sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Santana has a read on it, and that retires the side. Now in the box, Jimmy Nelson. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Nelson
lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third base line. Lamb has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Villar. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 7. He popped out in his first trip. He's set, and the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Martinez is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Runners off for second. Fouled back. Walker comes set, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Villar rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game, and Braun's going to be in there at third with a triple.
Third baseman
from the stretch. Travis Shaw is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Pierce is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Jake Lamb. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Perez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch for a strike.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. So coming to the plate, Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Domingo Santana.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Martinez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Stephen Vogt. He popped out in his first trip. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Digging in, Hernan Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in now, number 33. First time up, he went down looking. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A bullet to first base. Striding in, Jimmy Nelson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right side. Pierce has it. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that pitch misses down in the dirt.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great. Here's Steve Pierce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Chris Herman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High in the air into shallow left center. Braun comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The pitcher number 99.
Now to the plate, Taijuan Walker. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Number 7. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
First baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Pierce retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 8.
Digging in, Ryan Braun. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Striding into the box, Domingo Santana. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Pollock. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Tapper up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Here comes another 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This is hit softly to third. And this will be no problem over at third. And there's the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Owings now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a high pop-up. And this is taken in for the second out. Striding in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is ready for another shot now. Stephen Vogt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Stephen Vogt.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Digging 14, in and looking for more, Hernan Perez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready once again. Number 33. He's 0 for 2 with a strike. Number 20 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Jake Lamb. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman, Jake.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Shaw has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. This one's down to third. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. Here's Yasmani Tomas. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in once again, Steve Pearce. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready now. Jimmy Nelson, a hit in 2 tries.
Hitting for the Brewers, number 3, Orlando Arcia.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And a fastball just a bit up.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Jonathan Villar stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 delivery. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now in the box, number 7. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Jeff Epperson enters to make an appearance on the mound.
Number 24. Jeff.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pollard going back on it at the track. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Fielder number 8.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. Last time through was a base hit. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor, 2-1 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Tino Sanchez.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
Into the box now.
Number 2.
rotation now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And there's the backup catcher, Chris Iannetta. He's moved into the on-deck circle to pinch hit here. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1, he's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now
at the plate, Jeff. Epperson, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. Change-up and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And he'll stay with it to point it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. J.J. Hoover is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half.
Number 60, J.J. Hoover.
Travis Shaw is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Now the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Ready for another chance? Domingo Santana. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Martinez has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Digging in, Stephen Vogt. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Standing in, Hernan Perez. He was a ground out victim last time up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, number 20. Keon Broxton will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And a fastball just a bit high. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Out into right center. Well hit. Shaw rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second. Vogt is on his way home, and he's in there with a 2-run triple. So coming to the plate, Tino Sanchez. Ricky.
Number 4, Ricky Gutu. Now pitching for Arizona.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw, Jesus Aguilar. We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Squared that one up just a little late. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Ready with the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle, fielded by Pierce. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. Anthony Swarzak.
Now pitching for the
Here's
Brewers.
Chris Owings now. No hit. In 3 tries.
Anthony.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is taken in for out number 1. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Stepping into the box, Jake Lamb. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul for the second strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. Shaw is there, 2 down. Striding into the box, J.D. Martinez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need to rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And this is swung on and missed, so the Diamondbacks are down to their final strike now. Runner goes for second. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Arizona, good night. Well, we watched a really solid start.